So I'm Chuck Madden. I'm involved with Sarasota High School. I have a student here. I have 5 children, one currently at Sarasota High. I've got 2 at Riverview, and I have 2 in college. I am a former heavy drinker, what we like to call now alcoholic. Drank my whole life. Was not involved in any program like this when I was in high school, nor college, nor my adult life, but got sober and got really involved through my own sobriety and working with other people in the jail and in the local rehab. And that was really cool and fun, and I loved it, and I still do. But as my kids started to grow up and I started to see what was going on in the schools, I had to do something more, and I wanted to try to get involved at a point before the rehab, before the jail, before teen court. You know, we were doing a lot of stuff. We hear this term at-risk youth. Well, what at-risk youth is that means they've already gotten in trouble, right? Cops are involved, the school's involved. There's been some major consequences. And to me, I'm not sure why we have to. Well, we're not doing the kids a service by waiting for them to get in trouble before we try to intervene and do what we can. Because the reality of the definition of at-risk youth is not what we think it is. Today, the at-risk is a certain neighborhood, or they've already been in trouble, or something like that. The reality is they're no more or less at risk than my son, who's on a championship baseball team at this school, starting catcher, has a 3.9, he's in the honors program. Hasn't been in trouble, he's not at risk. Yeah, he is. He has alcoholism and addiction on all sides of the family tree. Where's the at-risk identification for a kid like that? We don't have it, right? So who's at risk? Everybody. The whole school's at risk. So what we try to do is come in and have a conversation, start this conversation before it gets started by the cops or the principal, because it has to be had. You know, it's a different world today. Just say, no, just didn't work. It just didn't work. That's not what this is. I'm not telling anybody what not to do. What I'm saying is, if you choose not to do these things, your life could be a lot better. You might not get in a lot of trouble. You might not become an addict. And oh, by the way, we're going to give you some cool, free stuff along the way. Who doesn't like cool, free stuff? Where our program is very unique is the kids agree to a commitment to live drug and alcohol free. And in return for that commitment, as long as they stay active in the program, they get discounts at area businesses. We want to be able to increase where these kids can go. We want to reward these kids. I don't care why a kid doesn't get high or drunk this weekend. I don't care, as long as he doesn't do it. If he has to say to his friends, I'm not getting high because I'm taking my girlfriend to the movies and I don't have the money, but as long as I stay clean, I'm getting a free movie card and I get a free pizza afterward, I'm okay with that. Why they don't get high is not my concern. The fact that they don't get high or drunk is. And the longer I can postpone that, the better it is. This is not about putting a kid in rehab. This is not about giving out naloxone and things for people that are on heroin and all things that we do and I love. This is about modifying behaviors before they become a problem. I want a kid to have consequences, to be lose your discount at the pizza place. Before that consequence is lose your scholarship to this school or lose your education because you just got expelled. This is not a punitive program. When we drug test them, the police are not involved, the school administration is not involved. We drug test. If we have a positive, we bring the youth in, we have a conversation with the parents, and we sit down and we have a discussion. And we figure out, in this particular situation, what's the best solution. This is not about getting anybody in trouble. This is about modifying a behavior to say, you messed up, there's a consequence, it's small. But down the road, the consequences could be worse. Thanks for listening. Wherever you are, where you are watching this, we need your help. We need money, we need volunteers, we need corporate sponsors, we need discounts, we need whatever it is you have. The one thing that I learned in my recovery is I couldn't do it without God. And God showed up when he shouldn't have for me, saved me. I try to pass that message along. So God bless you for watching this. Please help us continue to bless these people who didn't choose to be addicts, didn't choose to be alkies. And if we can mitigate them having this disease and slow it down, we'll all be better off.